Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal, where last time we finally fused the Faith Persona, which is something that we've been wanting to do for a long time, but never actually had the materials to do it. But now we were finally able to, well, through some trepidations, we were able to eventually figure out that the green gem thing on the Emperor we actually had was screwing us over, so we reconfigured some things and finally fused the actual Faith Persona we needed to actually rank up our Confidant with Kasumi. And now we're not going to see her again until July 31st, so it's fine, whatever. We have the Faith Persona, it's done. So now, we can just keep on, moving on with enjoying our life, relaxing in the rainy season throughout the month of July until eventually another target pops up for us to deal with. But until that time comes, we are just going to relax and have a good time. And to start off with, we are going to spend time with Makoto, who I believe we can find right outside, at least we found her last time, right outside the library. So we're going to do this again, because I intended. She is not here today. Alright, duly noted. So, on that note, is she inside a student council room? You don't have any reason to go to the student council room, do you? Okay, never mind. I guess we're not doing that today. So the plan... It's been a minute, and already my plans are thrown into chaos. My whole plan for today was spend time with Makoto, and then that's it. That was the one step of my plan. The rest of it we'd figure out later. So, yeah, the whole plan, we have nothing now. So... that's nice. And Alan's not down here either. Where is everybody? Alright, well, I didn't plan to do this. I did just get done saying last time that I had no plans to work for the foreseeable future because we had enough money to supplement it. But there's nobody around today. Nobody is anywhere that I want to spend time with, so I guess we're going to work again. Sure. We need to increase our charm anyway, so may as well, am I right? It doesn't... I had a one-step plan. I had one thing I wanted to do today, and that one thing was just blown into chaos in the first minute of the episode. Great. Off to a great start. Well, at least we can try again tomorrow. Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers. And we'll reach max charm one day. I imagine it's going to take a long time to reach max charm rank, but we'll do it eventually. You're almost done, right? Let's get your pay and go home. Yeah, so not how I want to start the video off. I wanted to spend time with Makoto because we kind of missed out on that previously, so I wanted to do it today, but that didn't work out too well, so we'll try again tomorrow, and hopefully it goes better then. Oh, message with someone? Kaneshiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. Think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're all clear then. We can't be sure of that just yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? I'm relatively certain he did, that's not the issue. Despite Kaneshiro's change, his organization remains intact. I can only hope that they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? That is what he means, yes. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. It is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes holds true as well. Some groups that lack a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. I'm not worried at all. All we can do now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kaneshiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the Mafia. I would love nothing more than to see them defeated once and for all. That'll partly be up to Makoto's sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the result becomes clear. Alright, we got a message from someone. Who is it? It is... you. Alright? You remember our deal? You become my playing partner so that I can research new moves. I'd like to begin by teaching you the basics of shogi. Would you like to play a match? Well, since I don't have anything to actually do today, sure, why not? I'll be waiting at the church. I didn't have any plans for tonight, so we may as well.
I'll start.
Vanguard of my Togo kingdom, go forth to the front lines, trample upon them all. You think to protect yourself with that paltry defense? Ha 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 ha. Useless. Awaken, dragon. Let your shadowy hellfire consume them all. Dark Inferno Rook. Great, I have no idea how to play this game. Can you hear them? The wailing of dying soldiers echoing throughout the battlefield. But an incompetent king, a soldier cannot show his true bravery. Time for you to suffer. I'm sorry, is church really the best place to be doing this? I don't know that... I feel like the other people here would be really pissed at you for doing this. I don't know. At last everything is in place, my right hand trembles as I release my full power. I summon forth the forbidden move that shall bring your end, the ultimate Excalibur attack. Check. Yeah, so, when I was a kid, my grandmother would bring me to church every now and again. I didn't want to go, because I found it boring as sin, and I just had no care for it whatsoever, so I just like, alright, great. So it was a thing for my grandmother and I to do together, so I enjoyed it for that reason. I also enjoyed it because there was a playground out back that she took me to after church, after the torture that was mass or church, whatever you call it, was over. But the actual the church procession itself, I found boring as sin, which is a funny way to phrase that, but I just didn't care at all. So, and the reason I bring this up is because if you, at least when I was there, if you sneeze, about 1,000 eyes turn towards you like, what did you just do? Did you make a noise in this church? That's not allowed. You must be silent at all times unless you sing horribly out of tune to really crappy lyrics, in which case, by all means, belt your heart out. But, yeah, so I feel like the people in here would be a little more annoyed at them playing this board game, especially since she just did a Phoenix Wright and smacked down on the table, or the seat to play when she was moving her pieces around. Seems like there are better places we could be playing this board game, but alright. It's an embarrassing habit I have during a match. I tend to get very aggressive. It's as if I assume the role of a queen of a kingdom. I mean, it means you're passionate about it. It means you're getting into it. That's good. I mean, maybe not actually slapping things around. Maybe not doing it in full public view of other people. But, you know, the sentiment still stands. Huh? I myself find it a bit, well... My father had me do image training exercises when I was younger to help me learn the rules. I gradually began to view the shogi board as if it were my own kingdom. I had fun coming up with stories and strategies for my, subjects. However, I've heard that people make fun of me on the internet. Welcome to the club. People think I'm weird, that I'm an otaku, or that I'm just crazy. I can't blame them, certainly I think I'm weird too. We're all a little weird. Who cares? Just don't worry about them. It doesn't, your positivity is a welcome relief. Trust me, if I were worried about people making fun of me on the internet, I would have quit this a long time ago. I would have quit this when I did my Apollo Justice LP. I've survived Apollo Justice, Danganronpa, Danganronpa as a whole, Danganronpa specifically, Danganronpa 3 and V3. I've survived Ultra Despair Girls. I've survived Toy Story 4. There's basically nothing you can throw me at this point that I can't handle. So, yeah, people making fun of you on the internet, welcome to the club. Who gives a shit? I may be able to learn more from our matches than I thought. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Hifumi. Alright. We did the thing. You will now earn more experience in Arcaniverse. Yep. That will do for today. We really gotta find a better place to do this. There's something else I wanted to mention. Do you read weekly magazines? Absolutely not. When I was a kid, I used to get Time for Kids. Like a version of the Time magazine, but for kids. But that lasted about less than a year, and never again since. I'm doing a photo shoot for. I don't even think I've held a magazine in my hand. I don't even know when the last time I touched a magazine. That would have been years and years and years ago. I don't even know. Oh, actually, no, I lied. No, sorry. There was one, the Phineas and Ferb magazine. That was one that I think I actually still have every single issue of that magazine in my closet. That I did get. But that was when I was a kid, so it was a long, long time ago. When is it, coming out? Why do you ask? We're artists, they haven't decided on a date yet, so I thought you'd be surprised if you saw it on the newsstand, so I wanted to let you know beforehand. Honestly, I'm very reluctant to do it. But if I can draw more attention to the shogi, maybe this will become more popular. At least it's how I'm justifying it to myself. I have an interview scheduled for tonight as well, so let's end here for today. I feel like playing shogi with Hifumi has helped sharpen my knowledge. Alright, if you say so. Yeah, maybe can we next time pick anywhere that's not a church for doing this? Like, I feel like this is just the worst place we could possibly do this. Anyway. Well, July 4th was a failure, so let's try July 5th, and hopefully today will go better. And we're not to a great start. By the way, kind of sure his deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. I can't wait.
Indeed.
I suppose it's not a bad feeling to have your efforts recognized. I bet we'll get more requests on that message board, too. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we still have the chance. I'll pass, thanks. I will happily pass on that exchange. Alright, so, already after school, we got 2 messages. Who we get messages from? The Red Light District. I have a question regarding the Red Light District issue. Remember how I told you I wanted to go there? Well, how does today sound? I'm unfamiliar with the area, so I was hoping you would be able to guide me around. Can you make time for it? Absolutely! This was the whole plan. This was the whole plan. Was the beginning of the episode we wanted to do this, and I couldn't do it because there was no one around. They all just got deleted from the game, I guess. But now we can do it. Thank you, let's meet up in Shinjuku. Oh, and make sure you come dressed in normal clothes, okay? I guess I can go take a walk around the station while you're doing stuff. Normal, implying that my clothes are not normal. Okay. There are so many people here. I guess this really is the biggest red light district in Asia, huh? Apparently this place was a hotbed for criminals and illegal immigrants before they installed surveillance cameras. I heard that there were quite a few brothels as well. You're very well informed.
Yes.
I heard a great deal about it from my father. This is the first time I've actually been here myself, though. Regardless, it's become far safer now than it used to be. Of course, the surveillance cameras played a substantial role in that, but it was mainly thanks to the police efforts to clean up the area.
But
Even so, there's no way to eradicate crime entirely. It seems the operations nowadays are only better hidden.
shall we go?
Anyway, seeing is believing, yes? Come on, let's have a look around. At Makoto's request, we walked separately through Shinjuku. Countless men tried to start conversations with her. Did we lose him? That guy was so persistent.
Oh my.
He must have been a scout for a hostess club. Imagine how his girls get paid a lot to wear cute dresses. All I wanted was to ask if any Shujin students worked there, but he nearly dragged me inside with him. He had him there to rescue me. I, should have known better. You get flustered easily. Okay, so should have known better. I don't know that. I don't know it's her fault for assuming someone would be nice. I probably would have mentioned, hey, I'm a high school student, just, you know, in case, like, I can't work for, this isn't how this works. Now, again, some people in the world are twisted and sick and horrible, and that may not have worked on him, because he might have been like, so? But, you know, it's worth a shot. But I wouldn't say this, because this places the blame on hers, and, like, you should have known better not to approach the creepy man who you should have somehow known was creepy. And you get flustered easily. Is like, I feel like if you are being accosted by someone who clearly has less than benevolent desires, you might get a little bit flustered when you start, when your fears start taking over. Don't blame her for that. I'm just gonna say this.
Yes.
For him, maybe. I thought I was gonna have to knock him out. I'm glad nobody had to get hurt, though. I guess that's how. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. I don't doubt for even a second that if he actually tried to do something to her, she would have knocked his teeth down his throat. So, I don't think there was really any concern for anyone involved here, but still.
Thank you very much.
As again, it seems you have a knack for helping me out. I don't think you needed my help, but I'll accept the compliment anyway. I hope I can do the same for you. You literally kicked Kanashiro's ass when in the palace. I think you've already done enough. I can sense a quiet resolve from Makoto. Alright. Well, that worked.
Alright.
Your High Priestess Confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn more experience from Arcana Bursts and fusing personas of the High Priestess Arcana. That aside, even though there's a shopping district, there are absolutely no students around here. And definitely no Shujin students. I guess they wouldn't come in uniform either way. Well then. Was there a plan to identify the students by what uniform they were wearing? What are we looking at? Am I blind? Did I miss something? What happened?
Did you notice this?
Used to be in the same class. No, I did not notice. I didn't notice. No, I didn't. Why is she here? The after-school salon? Why is it... These answers are terrible. Why is a salon called a salon? What? That's a great question to ask. Yeah, why is a bank called a bank? Why is a grocery store called a grocery store while we're at it? And what kind of place is that? Implying you don't... These are both so bad. Not sure, but it seems suspicious. Yep, it's a salon. How suspicious is a salon gonna appear to you? I'll have to ask her about it. Why are you going to the salon? What's wrong with you? Don't you know that salons are inherently the most suspicious places on planet Earth? I'd like you to be there too as my witness. Would that be okay? I don't think you need a witness to attend the salon. We've spent quite a bit of time here. Let's head back to the station.
Alright then.
Alright. That was an interesting little field trip. I think next time we should stick to the arcade. That was a field trip to... Oh, well, here's the inevitable, I wanted to thank you for tagging along today. That was the first time I'd ever had to deal with a barker. I didn't know they could be that persistent. Today was exhausting, but I also learned a lot. I guess nothing beats practical experience. The experience is not the determining factor in your proficiency at something, but in the interest of ranking up the confident, Let's say that. Honestly, I've realized that I can't solve these problems on my own. It took what happened today to make that clear. I don't... If you're talking about the guy trying to get him to work for you, or sorry, get you to work for him, I don't think... I still stand by that you could have easily handled yourself there. I also plan on looking into that student we saw there. It'd be great if you could help me with that sometime. For now, see you later. Well, I believe tomorrow's pretty open, so why not tomorrow? May as well, right?
You're back.
And a message from who? Do I have any news? I'm on standby at Crossroads. Always seems to be waiting for you at the bar. You want to go see her? I didn't really have plans to, but, I mean, we have a message, so may as well, right? Oh, okay. Hurry on over, then. This wasn't part of the plan, but you sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? Look, I'm not here for drinks. I'm here for confidant ranking up.
Yo!
The authorities are really working the Kaneshiro case. It's best to stay away from him. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with you. Yeah, nothing. We are not even remotely related to Kaneshiro. What are you talking about? Have you heard any good gossip? My deadline's coming up and I'm all out of material. Sit down, I'll treat you. I feel like my bond with Oya will grow stronger soon. Are you gonna hang out with her? Why not?
Hey!
Got nothing else to do tonight. For real? From the look of it, you must have good info, huh? Give me the details about the Kamoshida incident. Oh, the Kamoshida incident? Okay. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. What do you want to know?
I see.
A bulletin board, huh? So the calling card they used for Kamoshida was different. Now that's a scoop. That kind of information usually doesn't see the light of day. You have any photos or video of it? Mishima might. He is the PR guy. Nice, you have some great connections. I wouldn't have said that, or enough of the fact that she already had the interview thing with him, which he thought was going to be a blind date, which, poor guy. But since they already have connections, I think it's fine to say, yeah, this guy can help you out. Seriously, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? It sound like kids on a playground, not valiant fighters versus... Well, you should hear the actual name that I gave the team instead of just the Phantom Thieves. They act all high and mighty, but I'm not sure they're really worth very much in the end. Really? You sure about that? That's hilarious. Think they're actually virtuous? In my line of work, there's no clearer sign of deception than good... Wow. Okay, so I'm sorry your worldview is so twisted and pessimistic, but I have never in my life heard someone utter the words that if someone is doing good things and someone has goodwill, they're actually deceiving you. I've never heard someone say that before. I cannot fathom seeing someone do something good for society, do something morally virtuous and beneficial for everyone, and then your response is, deceptive thieves. Who do they think they're fooling, doing all this good work for everyone? Lamos. You know, like the shady actions of a charitable organization or the actual criteria of a peace prize. Same goes with the Phantom Thieves. You just have to learn to take some things with a grain of salt. Come on, don't be such a downer. Why? It's the truth. It's literally not, though. That's just blatantly false. That's blatantly incorrect. Shut up, I don't care about the past. Give me some sushi. We're all out. Why don't you go back to covering politics? How about do literally anything else? How about we do anything other than that? No can do. I've been permanently reassigned to the culture and entertainment department. What a crappy company. I mean, it's already been over a year since the incident. Oh, by the incident, I mean... Don't say another word. That has nothing to do with my source. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn it, I'm already sobering up. Give me a refill, Lala-chan. Jeez, you're such a child sometimes. Yeah, you don't seem like someone I want to... No, I don't... No, we're not drinking. I am not drinking.
Oh.
That's some scowl you got. Anyway, why are you even coming to a bar if you can't drink it? Because you asked me here! You asked me to come here! You asked me to come here. What are you talking about? Like, imagine inviting someone somewhere, and then you walk to the door to see them, and you're like, why do you come to a place like this? Like, you asked me to come here, you fool. Don't worry about that. I'm a journalist, and you're my source, and no reason for us to talk about that stuff. Okay, well, there would be if I suddenly say, oh, what's that? I'm suddenly having trouble remembering the information you need. But I might remember if you tell me about the incident. Uh-oh, what happens now? Oh, yeah, we're at an impasse. Oops. At least now I know you're going to be pretty useful. Yay. I'm not all interested in the Phantom Thieves myself, but keep the info coming, alright? That's not how this works. Wow, okay. So, you aren't someone that I want to spend time with in the future at all, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on you, thanks. Well, at least now we know to never come back here again.
I said...
What's my drink? Yeah, so you're just rude as all hell. Or all to booze a certain slosh reporter drank it all. Can't you just go buy more? I'll wait for you forever. Just kidding, You need help. You need, like, mega help. You need help I can't... You need help I can give you. You need a team. A bunch of people working around the clock, thinking about you. You need a team of people to help you out here. See you later. Don't forget to bring more juicy info. Okay, that's not... You don't get to act that way to people and then say stuff like, why are you coming to a bar when I literally asked you to come to this bar? That's not... That... You don't... Wow. That was awful. Let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well...
Mr. Inui, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's all this?
Oh? I'm going to the faculty office, so make sure you take this time to study. Kawakawa's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we better put it to good use. So what's the plan? I say we read. Thanks to that book on speed reading, I should be able to get through this quickly. Yeah, that's kind of what the point was. Okay, so what should we read? Is this all we have left to read, or we have... Okay, well, wow, we have a lot of stuff to read. Well, we have so much to read. Okay, well, I don't really have any preference. I guess we'll just, what's this? Author proficiency is worth studying. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. So we have proficiency, knowledge, whatever. No, okay, so knowledge. It's just a lot of knowledge. Okay, I guess let's do proficiency. Why not? The secret to decluttering a pure and serene heart. Is this book really about cleaning, or is it training you to become a monk? You still got time to read. Let's go a little further. Gaze upon your clutter with a heart detached from desire. The answer will then come to you. So you finished reading the Tidying the Heart. Cleaning is a way to speak to your heart. Never thought of it that way. Reading this book must have taught you how to contemplate and think more efficiently, huh? Did it? Is that really what we did today? Don't know, that's what happened. Hey, rank up! Max proficiency! We have reached max proficiency! Okay, now do it for charm. Great. Honestly, I did not think we reached proficiency. I mean, I guess with the amount of times we worked at the beef ball shop, I guess it was kind of inevitable. But, sure, I'll take that. Okay, so...
Alright.
Basically never need to work at the beef ball shop again, then. Teacher's back. Because now we can just work at the other places to increase those stats. Unless we're really desperate for money. Who could have made that announcement? At any rate, let's return to our lesson for now.
Yep.
That was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Yeah, well, at least one of the stats, I honestly thought it'd take way longer. Given how long this game is supposed to be, I really thought it would take way longer than that to actually properly rank up, to get even one of them to max rank. But... you know, I'm not gonna complain about it. Alright, who's texting us today? Sure, I'll spend time with you. What are your plans for today? I'm wandering around Shibuya, feeling kind of restless. I'll still be in the station for a bit, so let me know if anything comes up. Seems like Ilona hasn't gone home for yet. Want to see her for sure? I was thinking about spending time with Makoto today, but since we just did that, and I kind of want to mix it up, and we just got a message from On, we'll spend time with On. Why not? Oh yeah, I'm in the Underground Mall. And to the Underground Mall we shall go. Hello, wow, thanks for teleporting me literally right in front of her. That makes life easier for me.
We'll just have
I guess
to
now
wait
we wait.
now.
The suspense is seriously killing me. Oh, I want to go see Shio again the other day. I've been thinking a lot since then, though. Do you have time to talk? Absolutely. Let's talk. Yep, hang out with her.
Thanks.
Thanks. Does the diner work for you? No reason why it wouldn't. So I talked to Shio about what happened with Mika back at the photo shoot. And you know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly, though, it was kind of refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just need someone to laugh at you if you want to feel better. I guess... I don't know. That's a very weirdly phrased sentiment. If you want to feel better, you need someone to laugh at you. That, with context, that could make sense, but out of context, that's a very strange thing to say. I mean, they always say laughter's the best medicine, right? I've seen the truth of that saying firsthand. Yeah, but that's contextual. Anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, she was the real strong one here. No shit, Airlock. I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. How so? It was a lot tougher than I ever imagined. It was horrible. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently, she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I wanted to just make her stop. By the time it was all over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up. And that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. Well, I mean, given what she survived, I would not blame her for having that. Like, she survived a lot, so it's very good that you're there for her in these times. Like, if this, having survived something like that, which, by the way, just as a quick refresher, the absolute lack of empathy of the teachers in the classroom is like, oh, what's going on? Oh, who cares? Just staying to see everyone. It's like, okay, great, thanks. But yeah, having gone through that, I'm still surprised she actually survived that. But if she did survive that, I can't imagine. Like, it's gonna take a long time for her to get back to the state that she was in prior to that point. So definitely a good thing the aunt's there to kind of help her through it, help her through a rehab process. This is not gonna be an easy task for any stretch of the imagination. I would not blame her at all for kind of lashing out and complaining about things that she normally wouldn't. I imagine that would radically shift your mental state after surviving something like that. I don't know why I'm crying. Okay, that's, you don't need a rocket scientist to figure that one out. You're crying because you feel empathy for your friend. I didn't have to go through that. No, it's not because you're weak. It's because you care. It's because you have a heart and you have a soul and you care about your friends. You're not weak. It's because you're kind. It's because you're kind, yeah. You're wrong. No, I'm not. I'm literally not. You know, even through all that pain, I thought Shio was so cool, beautiful even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Yeah, the determination and resolve you have to overcome those obstacles and get back to the way you were. It's the amount of resolve you have to have for that is insane. Something's more than just not getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So I was thinking, and what can I do to help Shiho? So this is a false dichotomy. There's nothing that prohibits you from doing all three of these things. You can comfort her. You can comfort her when she needs a shoulder to cry on. You can listen to what she has to say when she needs an ear she needs a pair of ears to absorb if she needs to vent about something. And you can serve, like, you can train alongside her, like help work alongside her when she's doing her training or her rehab sessions or whatever. And you can kind of be there along to give her something to look up to and be like, you're strong, you're pushing through it, I can push through this too. You can do all three of these things. Why must I choose between the three? They're all great choices. Why must you force my hand and eliminate two of these great choices to only pick one? I guess as a blanket term, this.
Thanks.
You're right, I should stay by her side, talk to her. You know, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength, thank you for that. Since the heightened motivation from on. Change the secure status on ones inflicted upon party members. Thank you kindly. That would have been a very great use in the last palace when everyone kept getting shocked or burnt or confused or whatever. I know this is all runny. What are you looking at me for that? Like that for? Pretty girls get runny noses too, you know. I don't. No one said that didn't. What? See you around. Yeah, so On seems to be wrestling with that, but expressing emotions is not a bad thing in any discernible way, and that just shows me that she cares a lot about Shihu, even if she doesn't quite acknowledge, if she doesn't like the fact that she's crying about it, and even if she doesn't believe that she's crying because she has a good heart and she cares about her friend, which whatever, we know she does, so. People are very self-deprecating in this universe. Like, if same thing with Takemi. Takemi's like, I'm not a great doctor. It's like, I literally watched you save that girl's life the other day. What are you talking about? Please stop putting yourself down. It's getting annoying. You are so much better than you're making yourself out to be. So yeah, that seems to be a running trend thus far. Oh, it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm going to try my best to help you out in my own way. Maybe our relationship won't ever be exactly the way that it was before. But now that I saw her cry, I know I'll find something I can do for her. Someone's motivated. You gonna be okay? Don't worry, I'm okay now. I can't leave him behind after all. Watch me. One day I'll be cool and strong just like Shihu. I feel great now that I got everything off my chest. You're such a great listener, Trevor. Hope I can keep counting on you for that. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'll happily listen, but I'm also gonna speak in response to the things that I'm hearing. And in turn, if you tell me, if you ask me why am I crying, or like why is my nose running, or all that, and then I tell you it's because you have a good heart, you have a good soul, and you're kind and you care, and then you tell me no, it's not. It's like I can push back against that because you clearly possess all the traits I mentioned. You just stubbornly refuse to accept that. Also, sick of how few customers you get during the rainy season. This is the most amount of people I've ever seen in your restaurant at once. What are you talking about? Notification on my phone. Like, this is your max population. I've never seen this place more full than that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, you coffee freak? Alright, who's messaging me today? Am I free today? I'm tired. Which psycho do I want to spend time with tonight? I don't really... You know, can we just, like, chill? Can we just go watch a movie upstairs? I feel like we should just go watch a movie upstairs. I don't really... actually, wait, do we have anything to watch? I should probably check see if we actually have anything to watch first. You rented something, right? Did I? Yeah, let's finish up this. Let's just chill for tonight. I don't really want to spend time with either of them, to be honest. They both annoy me for different reasons.
I can do this. You need to trust me.
It's a story about the daily struggles. Yeah, we heard this last time.
Incredible. Oh.
So I finished watching ICU, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. So, I imagine that the next thing to rank up would be charm. I don't envision a scenario in which the next thing that we hit max ranking wouldn't be charm. Because we've been doing a lot of stuff to increase our charm recently. So I'll be stunned if that's not the next thing to hit max rank. Anyway, July 7th. Alright, who's gonna meet us today?
Morning.
Hey!
It's hot again today. Konoshiro's deadline is near. We did all we could. I hope we can avoid problems now. As expected from someone who's been through this 3 times already.
I was saying the stuff in the first palace will be fine.
You say so then. Yes, I'm sure it'll go well.
Alright, class time? Class time.
Yep.
With the best teacher in the world. Oh yeah, today is Tanabata, the Star Festival. Oh, Super Mario Galaxy time? So does that mean Bowser's gonna crash the party? So not like that means I'll put up bamboo decorations and write my wish on this piece of paper though. I'm not feeling it this year. Oh, but there's a traditional food associated with Tanabata, just like chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Do you know the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san, tell me what is traditional Tanabata food. I'll give you a hint, it's based on a certain motif in Tanabata's myth. Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Lady Na's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out. Traditional food? Help me out. So Tanabata is about gods crossing the starry sky to reunite once every year. Might have something to do with... So not this, obviously. This makes no sense. The Milky Way. Oh yeah, they gotta cross the Milky Way to get to each other. So if the traditional food is something inspired by the Milky Way, then... I don't know what these are. So I'm gonna eliminate this one out of the gate. Is eeny meeny miny mo? Not that. Go this way. And I choose you. Okay, the noodles. We'll go with the noodles. I can see that. They're Milky Way's like long white bundle of them, right? Traditional food of Tanabata's gotta be sama noodles. If you say so.
That's correct.
Alright, great. This, once again, luck is on my side today. The traditional food for Tanabata is sama noodles. Originally in China, they ate a baked good that we call sakube, or however you pronounce that, in Japanese to appease demons. Over time, the pronunciation went from sakube to sakumen to sumen, a wholly different food. Go with the theme of calming demons, sumen on Tanabata is sometimes called demon guts. Go restore your strength with some seasonal food and get ready for your exams.
Thanks.
Exams in July. That's, like, I feel like we're in summer school right now, which is not a thing that I've ever done, nor is it a thing that I would ever want to do. This is unfamiliar territory for me. We're in school and taking exams in July. This is new.
Going.
Seems really relieved. Point up to the charm. Yeah, if that's not the next thing to hit max rank, I'll be stunned. I'll be stunned if anything other than charm is what hits max rank next. Alright, what's up next? Messages from... Oh? Okay? Did I miscount? Hold on, let me check the thing again. I was fairly certain the next time to spend time with it wasn't until July 31st. Did I misread? No, okay. No, it definitely... Okay. According to my little thing here, it says that June 8th, June 29th, July 31st, and August 7th are the days in which we can spend time with her, but hey, if you want to spend time with me today, I won't turn that down. I have a favor to ask today. It's not really a gymnastics thing, but would you mind coming with me on a shopping trip? Well, if you want to kill two birds with one stone, I just got an offer to work at the convenience store, so maybe you can do your shopping while I work and we'll kill two birds with one stone? Maybe? No? Probably not, but we'll spend time with her anyway. Isn't responding. Thank you. Resend. Thank you. Sorry. My phone always seems to be acting up. I think I'm good now, so we're about the place. It's in Kichijoji, you know it. I'll send you the location at the shop while we're waiting. Alrighty then.
Senpai?
Sorry for dragging you out here. I need to get a pair of glasses. I've been wanting to come here for a while, but I never had the chance to drop by. Didn't know you had, well, I was... This is a dumb thing. She literally just said, I need to get a pair of glasses. So this is a dumb thing to say. She just told us, I'm looking to get a pair. It's like, oh, you looking to buy? But, I mean, the others... So, these are all... None of the... I hate it when you give me all bad options, because obviously she has bad eyesight if she needs to get a pair of glasses. Obviously the glasses aren't for me, so why would I say this? And obviously if she's interested in getting glasses, then she would need to buy them. But I guess this is the least stupid of the three, because technically speaking, she could be picking up glasses for someone else, which makes this the least crap of the three, but it's still crap. I wanted to get my dad a present. Oh? Seemed like... Never mind. Never mind. Okay. Wow. Holy hell. Wow. So, you... So, wow. Did not see that one coming. I thought for sure... Like, again, technically, like I said, there was technically a chance that she was coming here to get glasses for someone else. But I figured the chances of that were slim to none, because I've never heard of someone going to get glasses for another person. Like, usually the person who wants to wear the glasses needs to go to the place to actually check the glasses, so to see if they're comfortable on their head, and to see if the prescription is correct. Also, I seem like a real glasses buff. Just because I wear glasses doesn't inherently make me a glasses buff. That's not how that works. I want to get your advice. Would you try on a couple pairs for me? Why? What is that gonna do? I'm not your dad. I don't me putting on glasses isn't gonna do anything for you. Thank you so much. Let's see. How about this pair? What? Okay.
I think that's good.
Those really work for you. Look, okay. Well, if it works for me, that doesn't matter because they need to work for your dad. And last time I checked, I'm not your dad. What do you think? It's a pretty modern look, I guess. I know, it's so fashionable, and it's good that it help your vision, too. Yeah, you know, it's a good thing that these glasses help your vision. Oh, I'm sorry, let me rephrase. Wow, these glasses are so stylish and cool and modern. Oh, and I guess it's a good thing that they also, I guess they help your vision. I don't know, that might be a feature that comes with glasses. I don't know. They look cool, it's all that matters. Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Dude, this is what I should have been asking from the get-go, which is, do they suit your dad? Because that's why you're here. Maybe a little too hip for my dad. Gee, it's almost as if your dad's the one who should be here and not me. As much as I appreciate spending time with you, this is not the place to do it. Your input's been really helpful. Like, what I thought was gonna happen was she wanted me to be here because she wanted my input on whether the glasses looked good on her. Because that's a thing people do, is sometimes you invite your friend or family members to come with you to check to see if they like the glasses on your face. That's a thing that happens sometimes. What I've never heard of is inviting someone else to help you pick out a pair of glasses for somebody else that isn't you. That's a new one. Never heard that one before. Gotta be honest. Your input's been helpful so far. Would you mind poking around with me for a bit longer? Of course. This, I mean, actually kind of fun. Pick up the pace. Well, if you wanted to have fun, there's about a million better places than an eyeglass shop that could have done that. Like, honestly, a sawmill factory probably would have been a better use of our time if you wanted to have fun than an eyeglass shop. It looked like a salesman, but it doesn't feel right somehow. Are we're really just trying on a bunch of glasses? Oh, okay. It was definitely leave an impression. People might remember the glasses, nothing else about you. Yeah, tell you what. Imagine your dad wearing those glasses and see if he wears them for longer than 5 seconds before he snaps them in half. Which I've actually seen people do before. I actually saw my grandfather snap his glasses in front of me just to prove he could do it. I don't know. I think it might have just been like, check out this cool thing I can do, because I think he was getting a new pair of glasses anyway. Because he wouldn't have just broken the glasses for no reason. I think it might literally have just been to show, either to show how fragile the glasses were, or to show how strong he was, because he was very, very fit. But whatever the case may be, I've seen someone actually snap their glasses in half in front of me. But, so yeah, I don't imagine, I don't know her father, but something tells me he would not appreciate those glasses. You're like a star right out of Hollywood. When my dad wore them, he might look a little shady. Get it? Because they're shades. So he would look shady. It's one of those funny joke things. What? Why are these? Literally my question exactly. Why are these even here? Okay, is there a Mr. Potato Head shop here as well? Did we get the nose and mustache from the Potato Head kit? What the? Oh my god. Okay, I can't decide. A lot of them are really good, but none of them are really clinched on for me yet. Hey, here's an idea. How about instead of waffling around with me to buy glasses for your dad, come down here with your dad, make a father-daughter day out of it, and help him pick out his glasses. Like, this is the silliest hangout this is the silliest hangout concept I think I've ever conjured. But trust your instincts, I guess. You know, you're right. I'm the one who has to make this call. No! No, you're not! He's the one. So, what happens, because glasses are expensive. Some people don't realize how expensive glasses actually are. What happens when your dad gets these glasses and he says, which obviously he never say it to her face, because like, he would have enough respect for her. I would assume he would have enough respect for her to do that. But, like, come on. What happens if you pick the wrong pair and he doesn't like them, and then he's like, oh my god, what are we gonna do now? You'd have wasted everyone's... Don't know how to describe it, but it just seems better for my dad somehow. I'm... Good choice. I think I can be confident in this one. In fact, I know he'll like it. Okay, if you say so.
Thank you for bringing me here.
I didn't bring you here. You brought me here, and I gotta be honest. I won't turn down spending time with you, but we need to workshop the instances in which, like, the locations at which we actually spend time with each other, because, oh boy, this was like the worst place we could have possibly gone. This was like legit crap. I ended up with a great present, all thanks to you. No, it wasn't thanks to me, because you're the one who... All the waffling around we did with the glasses you put on my face were useless. It didn't get us anywhere. But, you know, it's not a problem at all, I guess. Well, I still gotta make it up to you. Let's go practice at Inokashira Park after this.
Wow.
Probably could open with that, but, you know. I'll be honest, trying to pick out glasses was really setting off my anxiety. All I could think of was what had happened if I couldn't choose or if I chose wrong. I mean, I already failed in gymnastics, and my cooking turned out bad too. After cracking under pressure so many times, I kind of figured I'd just ruin everything again. Well, I thought about, well, I mean, if you don't want my honest thoughts on that, because I think your plan to pick out glasses for your dad was flawed from the start. But, you know, if you want to go about the actual choosing of the glasses, I trust you know your dad, I guess, what I'd say. Everyone deals with that. So even you know how that feels? Not just me?
Senpai?
I think I'm starting to understand what my coach is telling me. It's easy to say you're in a slump and then write yourself off. Maybe finding out who I really am is also about finding new depths to myself. It does make me feel a little down, but at the same time I feel like I'm closer to getting my confidence back. And having your support makes me even more determined to make that happen. We'll work at it together. But please, next time you want to do something fun, how about we go and do, like, anything else? Because again, if she were picking out glasses for herself, that I could see her actually wanting me here for. But to pick out glasses for someone completely different, that's, I don't know about that one. I want to give my best performance, but it's like I'd be doing it for you as much as for myself, or something like that. I'm still working on myself, but I hope we can keep helping each other too. I guess that's a strong crust from Kasumi. Well, I didn't intend on spending time with you at all today, but hey, I'm not gonna turn it down. I will not turn down the chance to spend time with you. Allows you to ambush from a distance by attacking with a grappling hook. Okay, Halo Infinite came earlier this year. I can actually attack people with a grappling hook.
All right.
Well, this game really understands that I'm like I'm in Halo withdrawal right now, and I'm dying for Infinite to come out. So like, just give him a little taste of the grappling hook in Persona 5. That'll tide him over until then. All right then. After the lessons with Kasumi, Trevor can now use Chain's Hook. Use your grappling hook will enable you to attack a shadow slightly further away than usual to start a preemptive battle. When you start about with your Chain's Hook, the enemies will begin the fight inflicted with dizzy, confused, or fear. That's even better! Wow, this whole glasses thing was useless in terms of what you actually wanted to do it for, but man, was it worth it to actually get the grappling hook ability. We should get to training. Maybe we can try some intermediate level exercises today. I'll start with the exercise of how to pick out a present for someone, because we really need to workshop that idea. After stretching, I trained with Kasumi. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
And my max HP increased by 5. Works for me. Let's stop there. Good effort
I'll
today.
be heading home now.
I'll contact you again soon. Next time, we'll pick out shoe sizes for my great-great-grandfather, whose shoe size I don't know. Hello, Magic. Are you able to talk right now? I've kind of just blocked off time before I come home to talk to whoever I spent time with that day in front of the door, because it just always happens. I already gave my dad the glasses to be picked out today. Seems to be better than I imagined. He was so happy with them. I'm glad it worked out that way, but please, let's not do this again. I've never heard of this before in my life, of picking out glasses for someone other than the person you're actually with, or for someone other than yourself. This is a very bizarre way to pick out glasses for someone. But I am glad to hear that. Thank you, I think this helped me feel a little more confident. Thanks to you, I even feel like my gymnastics are going to go better now. Also, by the way, remember when she, like, leapt up into the stratosphere and grabbed the Pennywise balloon out of midair? Just on instinct, without hesitation, and stuck the landing like a badass? I don't think your gymnastic skills are wavering in any capacity. So, I think you're good on that front as well. But actions always speak louder than words, right? Oh, you don't know half of it. I'll prove not all talk. I think you've already proved you're not all talk. I better go. I hope we can talk again later. Well, that was a fun day. I mean, it was a silly day, but it was a fun day nonetheless. Alright, we got a crossword puzzle tonight. We do. Cool.
Hey.
Are you gonna play crossword puzzles? Don't see why not. Medicine of varying legality. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No D for drugs. Oh, narcotics. Hold on. There's an N there. And then, yeah, so often my ability to figure this out is more based on the letters I have available to me rather than actually thinking about the answer first. Because if I can try to piece words together Boggle style with the letters themselves, that kind of lends me more naturally to an answer than if I actually think about the logistics of the question itself. The term applies to any medicine that dulls the senses, but is more often used as a generic term for both legal and illegal drugs being misused. Morphine, a common narcotic used as a painkiller in many medical facilities, is named after Morpheus, the Greek god of sleep.
All right.
I see.
Even I can figure that one out.
Nice.
I don't think you realize how that doesn't make you sound any better. It's like, even I can figure that one out. You said that for every single crossword puzzle. It starts to lose its meaning at some point. If you can't get even a single one, then saying even I couldn't do this doesn't really help you out. It doesn't really improve your image. Anyway, what can we do tonight? We already finished that. What else is there for us to do? And no, we don't have any messages from anyone, and we already missed the chance to work for you today. So I guess we can go to the bathhouse. I haven't gone to the bathhouse in a while. Because that'll increase our charm, I believe. So we can go do that. Also, anything at the vending machine? Yes, alright. I want to keep buying these because we came dangerously close to running out of SP. No, we did run out of SP many times in our previous battles. I definitely want to keep this up to date. And we haven't been to the bathhouse in a while, so let's go here. I don't really have any other plans for tonight. Nothing to watch, so let's do it. Why not? I would work to get money, but our money is fine for the time being. And on top of that, we do not need any more proficiency because our proficiency is maxed out. So now we're gonna work on our charm. And if we can increase this to max rank quickly, then I can just focus on studying. You know what? Now I think about it, I probably should have studied instead because the exam. You know what? I should have studied because exams are coming up next week, and that's probably. You know what? It's not where it's fine. You know what? It's fine. Our knowledge is at 4. If a knowledge level of 4 isn't enough to pass the exams, then I don't know what is. I think we'll be fine. I still should have studied, but I think we'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. We should get home before you get a cold. Before you get cold. All right, July 8th. Time to read. We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? We certainly have plenty of books to read, so what should we choose? To make up for my massive blunder last night, let's read this to boost our knowledge, because, oh boy howdy, it would be very embarrassing if I failed the exams after not having them. Well, although, I say that, but we actually had to physically answer the questions last time, so it may not actually be dependent on the stats at all, but it would probably still help. This doesn't make any sense to me. Does the author even understand what they're saying? Josh Cooley, what? Still got time to read, let's go a little further. In summation, it is universal, yet also a societal eternity that organically... Yada yada yada. The book is finished, because speed reading is awesome. I'm getting information overload. I'm sure you gain a lot of intelligence from that. Yeah, that's how that works. You gain intelligence by reading a book. That's how that works, right? I guess. Okay. You're almost at the station. I'd save a sufficient use of time. I need to go back to the bookstore at some point to buy more books. Because, we're gonna run out at some point. Alright, what to do today? Well, I guess, actually, wait, let me go to the library real quick. Wait, I don't know if we actually have one to return.
What would you like?
Do we have, yeah, okay, we can return speed reader. What else can we, let's borrow something else. We only have, I think, 2 more to go. We have 2 more to go, and then we'll be out. So, alright, let's get this, because exams are coming up soon. Get that. Alright, so next up is, my next priority is to read The Great Thief. I still want to go to the bookstore at some point. Actually, you know what, let's go right now. Let's go right now to the bookstore, see if they have any more books to buy, because we're gonna run low on books at some point. Let's see. Oh, also, while we're here, we can return the DVD, which I just ran right past the store. DVD's right here. Let's return this. You're returning it there. Anything else that we can rent? We can rent Not So Hot Betsy. The story of a homely girl who captivates people with her inner charm. Charm? Oh, yeah, actually, yes. Give me that. Charm, absolutely. We gotta get that to max rank. Let's do that. And now let's go to the bookstore, which is right across here. Conveniently enough. And, alright, we have 1 new book. Alright, I'll happily buy this one. Because it's 700 yen, it's not that much. And there we go. We're all good to go. Thank you very much. Okay. So, now that we've done that, the question is, what to do now? I guess who have we not? So we don't have any messages from people who actively want to spend time with us. So now I guess that means it's up to us to spend time with whoever we want. So is Makoto outside here today? The answer is no. But is she in the student council room? Yeah. Didn't Makoto say that we always go to the student council room if we want to spend time with her? I guess it's not happening today. Well, Ann's here, so I guess we can spend time with her, since Makoto's nowhere to be found, but Ann's right here, so I guess now we wait. Suspense is seriously killing me. Want us to go somewhere? We have the time, I mean. Sure. It won't deepen, but may as well make progress towards the deepening. What should we do today? Let's go somewhere fun. Where should we go? Somewhere popular would be nice. Somewhere somewhere popular. None of those, so I guess my choices are the non-grayed out ones, or can I even go here? Alright, so my choices are between here or here. This is where Takanoko Street is. Want to go? Sure, why not? How about Takanoko Street? It'd be great if you could come shopping with me. Even just going for the people watching is interesting. Anyway, let's go. There's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often. But all the people here are such a pain. That's just called Earth. What gives them the right to be here? Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, let's go through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople. They were sold out of the clothes that I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here, it's fun just watching them. But also, you said a minute ago, that they actually don't deserve to be here, or that who gave them the right to be here, so... People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at them alone. But I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm... Yeah, if one person stares at you, that's not alright. But if two people stare at you, now that's cool. That's classy. That's allowed. Do you usually come alone? Shio was always busy with volleyball, so I didn't get to ask her out very much. I mean, things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share that fun with, right? Generally speaking, like, so for instance, if I wanted to go bowling, going by myself would be lame. But if I went bowling with someone, with a friend, that'd be cool. Same thing with mini golf, or really just most things. But some things, like for instance, going to a movie, just as a completely random example, don't think in isolation isn't necessarily going to be increased the enjoyment of which if you're with someone or not, unless of course you're watching something at home or as opposed to just going to a theater. You know what I mean? I've gone on this rant before. I'm not going to go on it again.
Hey.
What all these people are thinking about right now? Some of them might even be sad beneath those happy exteriors, and we never even know. Hey, don't you get fired up when you're thinking about helping them out? Oh, never mind. That's not what we were talking about. Oh, that couple's in a big fight. The girlfriend's totally going for the knockout punch.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they were handing these out, so I took one. Are you interested in this stuff? You can have it if you want. Okay then.
Let's get back.
Well, I want to go home? Sure. That was an interesting conversation chain. But, I guess it was a day well spent, nonetheless. Well, deadline's tomorrow. We're gonna be okay. The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we're able to trust what Kanashiro said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they had decisive evidence like a confession. Well, lucky for you, confessions will always follow the deadline, so it'll be fine. As I keep telling you, no one believes me. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. What else is new? Chance that the police have found their breakthrough. Does that mean it happened? Oh, but remember, so she's not going to be home tonight, meaning that Makoto has to take care of herself tonight. But remember, everyone, she said that Makoto doesn't do anything to take care of herself and that she's useless. So, oops. Timing's perfect, I guess. Let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching these to find out. That's not gonna get you anywhere because he's not gonna wake up in the middle of the night to do the confession because none of the previous victims have done that before. I said victims. None of the previous people that we've stolen the hearts of have done that before. Message from... Oh, God, no. Jesus Christ. Good God Almighty, no. Who else? What can we... Let's study. Like I said, the exam's coming up. We may as well study. I definitely don't want to go spend time with her again. Let's just study. Exam's coming up. Gotta get our knowledge up.
Wow.
Whoa, you can answer these difficult problems? You're amazing. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses. Of which I'm apparently a buff of, if we go by Kasumi's logic.
Well then.
You'll tire yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. By the way, at the rate that we actually do homework in this game, we'd have flunked out already. Like, I've done homework like once a month in this game. Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown, I can't handle this. Does that have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? Well, not yet, but give it a few months. We'll revisit that topic. I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. The Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I want to see.
Oh, man.
And with that, I think we're going to leave things right here for today, since I sense that the confession is right around the corner. I think this is a good time to break things off for this episode. So, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.